Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday. This is the very last full week of July. It is Tuesday, July 25, 2023. Hope everyone has been doing well. We are fully into Leo season. As you know, the sun moved in on Saturday. On that same day, we talked about this last week, Venus went to sleep until September 3rd. And then also, Chiron started its long hibernation on Sunday in the sign of Aries, and it won't wake up until December 27th, 2023. Chiron is our personal healing comet. And in the sign of Aries, it's very focused on individuals healing themselves of trauma. That's what he's here to help us with, Chiron the comet. So as he is napping for a while now, we will start to be focusing on our physical body and getting your physical body in top-notch condition and healing your inner wounds, as Venus is also having a hibernation in Leo. And the big news of this week is, as Leo is just starting to settle in, the sun who's just got there. So Mercury is moving into Virgo on Friday, which is a big deal. And when Mercury goes into Virgo, its sign, it's going to be very happy. It's its home. It's one of the rulers' home. It rules over Gemini, air sign, and also rules over Virgo, earth sign. So today the moon is in Libra. We are feeling very diplomatic. We want to be friendly. We're thinking about work and socializing with other people. And then tomorrow, today on Tuesday, the sun shifts into Scorpio. And when that occurs, Scorpio is a water sign. It is a it is a fixed water sign. It's ruled by Mars and Pluto. And Pluto right now is hibernating again, and it has moved back into Capricorn where it was before. So we are going to feel this moon in Scorpio with a sleepy Pluto, and Mars is in Virgo. So the moon now in Scorpio will be digging deeply into details because Mercury is into details in Virgo. So while it's here, the moon is going to really pull at our emotions. We're going to feel a lot of things with Pluto taking its long nap in Capricorn. We're going to be digging deep into our emotions and seeing, oh, what do we need to change? And what is Pluto trying to tell us going back into Capricorn? What are we supposed to be thinking about? And the moon in Scorpio will be digging deep into that and wanting to express itself because Scorpio wants to be expressive. And Scorpio is very passionate and intelligent and likes to dig into mysteries. So we could be really caught up in some TV show right now or movies that are full of mystery. Where we have to solve a problem, things like that. And what else is going on? And then by Friday, the moon is now in still in Scorpio, but Mercury's in Virgo, and Mercury in Virgo is an extended stay because it will be going into a retrograde, a nap, a standstill in its own sign of Virgo. And that will occur in a little bit. We'll talk about that more. But Mercury's in Virgo from July 28th until October 4th, 2023. So a lot of things are going to be waking up in October and December. So this fall leading into winter time is going to be a huge harvest of whatever it is we're working on now or have been working on. A lot of people are going to be debuting things then, releasing things then, the government included, because Pluto is uh, involved here with everything. When Mercury is in Virgo, precision in speech, thought, and process are more important to us. So basically, being a Virgo rising and Venus in Virgo person, Virgos can be very picky and critical sometimes, especially of themselves. So when Mercury moves into Virgo, the way we think, the way we communicate will be all shaded by Mercury, which rules over Virgo. So Mercury here is going to be very Mercurian, very quick with thoughts, very productive, very able to discern what is good, what is bad. They are the ultimate critic. Because Virgos are an earth sign, they are able to stay grounded with their thoughts. So when they think something in their brain, they can kind of pull it down to the practical level and manifest what they're thinking about. And dreaming feeds into the brain and all these things. So a lot of Virgos are very practical, grounded, very good at getting the job done that they want to get done and that you want to get done. They're very avid students. So with Mercury here, our minds are going to be lit up, able to discern and see quickly how to solve a problem, able to communicate in a precise way where things are not too many words, let's say, like they can edit their words. So Mercury and Virgo will be very precise when they speak and very like a professor. So try not to take it to heart when people are talking to you sometimes right now with Mercury and Virgo on Friday, starting on the 28th of July. Um, they do have emotion. It's just that they really like to get things done, but they're also of service. Virgo is on the moon nodal axis of here is Virgo, here's Pisces when they move around. And so Pisces is very emotional, but also of service. So they share that in common. They really like to, like I have my rising sign in Virgo and my moon in Pisces, and I really love to volunteer at Sundance. So when a lot of people volunteer at their schools and things like that, so they usually will have some service oriented planet in their sign, Virgo or Pisces, Leo. And so this week, when I listen to the astrologers and look at the charts and look at everything that's happening as we near the end of July, we are nearing August 1st, which is next Tuesday. I'll be back to talk to you. It's going to be a full moon in Aquarius, and there's a full moon opening up August, and then the very last day, there's a full moon in Pisces. So both full moons coming up in August. I will talk a lot more about it next week. But what we are gearing up for this last week with all the emotions happening and the moon going in Scorpio, I'd also be careful of flooding and getting too hot-headed. Try to control and maintain calm. Try not to be too vengeful, because scorpions can get really, sting you with their tail. So try not to get on the bad side of it with that, with Mercury going into Virgo. Also, really this week is talking about our emotions. With Venus taking a nap right now in Leo, the home of the heart chakra, and Venus rules over our heart chakra and everything beautiful and kind and sweet and money, financial things. She also rules over that. So with this happening, and we're in Leo season and all these things occurring, The planets are really asking us to feel our emotions, use your emotions, let them come in and flow through you. We had some practice with this with Cancer, so let's not forget is what the moon is saying. As the moon goes into Libra, into Scorpio, the moon will always be reminding us, don't forget what we learned during Cancer season this year, because it was pretty emotionally intelligence is what we were learning. Okay, so now as the moon is shifting with the sun in Leo that rules over who we are, what it is we want to manifest in our own lives, the moon wants you to feel these emotions, let them wash through you and release them, feel them, cry. That's why it's a good thing to watch TV or a movie or read a book or dance, listen to music. It can bring emotions in for you to stir things up. That's how the angels contact you, is through the arts. So emotions can come up, and it can bring up feelings about when you were a baby, when you what do you want to do, or about now, whatever it is. Let them flow through you, release it, and understand we're all humans. We all make mistakes. I've made a ton of mistakes in my life. We've all done great things. I've done some great things that I think, have my babies. I really feel I've done a great thing there. And, and we still are changing and growing. Even at 55, you're going to be changing and growing. Your tastes are going to change. I don't want to go rent a moped anymore at 55 when I go on vacation. I'd rather sit there and sit in the sauna. It's just a different mode as you get older. Not everyone does the same things. Everybody ages differently. So that's another thing to think about, is just let these emotions come in, listen to what the guidance is, and the dreams are going to be pretty loaded right now. So if you want to, write down your dreams, record it as soon as you wake up. What impression are you feeling? Really dig into your personal superpower, your emotional guide. What is happening? What do you feel in your gut? What do you feel? Do your hair stand up on your arm sometimes and you don't know why? So these are things that you can sit and ponder and meditate, because with everything slowing down physically, it's a great time to take it easy, especially the heat outside. You can continue your routines, but don't go overboard right now with the 100-degree temperature that's all over the world, and the fires and the ocean, and we're heading into hurricane season. So let's think about what we're going to do to get through the winter. Let's start thinking about little things like that and use our emotions to guide you to what you think's important. What is it you want to keep? Because you can't carry all that baggage into next year. It would just be too much. It would pull at you, and it would just burden you. If you feel aches and pains in your body right now, if you're feeling your ankles, your knees, your arms, your toes, your neck, your shoulders tense, understand there's something inside you're trying to work through, and it shows up as outer physical ailments. It could be a headache. Go get it checked out. Go see what's going on. Go ask the doctor what's going on. Go check out these little things right now if you're feeling any little pains. Okay? Like Saturn's asleep in Pisces. There's no border right now around Saturn. Saturn is floating along in Pisces and dreamland as it hibernates. And so it's not always going to be able to contain the physical things that happens to your bones, because bones are ruled by Saturn. Okay? And so these are some things to think about. Check out your chart, see what's going on with you. And Pluto's very active. Pluto and Neptune are what the astrologers are calling a bend in the nodes of the moon. They're going to be meeting up a lot with the nodes, and these outer planets interacting with personal planets affects us and the outer world. So stay balanced, don't lose hope, always have faith, and remember, the universe wants to give what you want. You have to stay clearly and go towards it and go grab it. And right now is the time. So it's very important to get clear as Mercury goes into Virgo on Friday. It's home, it's nest, it's super powerful here. So really try to manifest what you want and ask for the universe. Have your hands ready for the universe. Okay? It wants to give you what you want. If we want the warm weather to go away and we want the earth to cool down, then we can make that happen together as a planet. Everything is possible together. Okay? Thank you. I will be back next week. I appreciate you. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, and comment. I'd love to hear what's going on with your summer. How are the planets affecting you, your family? What's going on? I know it's affecting a lot of us, so I'm just wondering if you're feeling it too. I know I've had some meltdowns where I'm just crying, uh, watching a show, like a action show. I would start crying. So I just started watching Lioness on Paramount Plus. If you haven't watched that, they dropped the first two episodes yesterday on Paramount Plus. Zoe Saldana's the star, and I love her. So she's from Avatar, and she's also from Guardians of the Galaxy. So go check that out. Lioness is awesome. So I appreciate you.